guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shai if you're new here, and for today's video we are doing a grocery haul and meal prepping for the week. Just a couple things. I did my groceries in Publix, which I know is pretty pricey. You guys know me, I'm like a budget queen, but when I went to Walmart, their produce wasn't that epic. I wasn't feeling it, so I decided to go to Publix. And the good thing about Publix is that they do have like usually buy one get one free for certain things, and they did have a lot of it for the fresh produce, so I was super happy about that. Two, you're gonna see in the video that I will be meal prepping for two because I live with my boyfriend, but I will show you guys how I portion out everything for my side because I am currently on like a weight loss journey and everything. So I will show you how I portion out everything, do everything, and all the exciting meals for today. So before we get into the meals and everything, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and let's show you all the groceries. And please ignore, that was the ice maker. Please ignore my messy kitchen because my dad has been cooking, so let's get into it. Right here's a little overview. Let me show you guys everything. So we have some lentils. Now I love lentils, they're great if you're low in iron. Lentils are like your best friend. I just got 2 bags of these. I really like them. I can eat them with salad, I can eat them by themselves, so love these. I recently love the way steamed cauliflower tastes with some salt and pepper and garlic. It's amazing. And then I got some bananas, and then I got some spinach. They did have the spinach 2 for $5, but I just decided to take one because I do have another batch in the freezer. I also got these chopped Caesar salad kits. I love Caesar salad. Put some chicken and it's like the most amazing thing. For pasta, I did get these, the Banza pasta linguine, and I personally love these. I know a lot of people say they kind of taste gross or hard. The trick with that is that I overcook them so they're nice and soft. They don't taste bad. They're good when you overcook them, in my opinion. I got 1 sweet potato because we already have enough potatoes, but I just got one just in case. We got some fresh cilantro. I got a zucchini, and I'm going to be using this for the pasta. And then I also got 2 cucumbers, 2 limes, and some green onion. I love green onion. This is my favorite. I know this isn't healthy by any means, but this is the caramel macchiato creamer. A little bit goes such a long way, and I just love it. I'm also not drinking coffee as much, so I know this will last me a long time, and Daniel uses it as well. But yeah, love this creamer if you haven't tried it. Not saying it's healthy, but it is good. I've seen this all over TikTok and I wanted to try it, but it's a sugar-free vanilla syrup, so hopefully it tastes good. My friend Maddie is the one who introduced me to this. This is the best. It is like the most amazing Italian dressing ever. It's so good. I also got some chopped up garlic already. I like this minced one. It's amazing. I don't really have a sweet tooth. You're gonna notice that about me. If anything, I have like a salty tooth. I love chips. So I just got these, and these are amazing. The next thing I got was this mixed fruit. It's strawberry, peach slices, mango chunks. This is just what I'm gonna be putting in my smoothie along with spinach. I think this is quick and easy. I know a lot of people prefer to put natural, not frozen fruit, but I'm usually on the go and I need something fast and easy, so this is what I chose. Also want to say that this bag of shrimp was so expensive, so I do prefer Walmart in that sense, but I got these shrimps for the pasta. I got this barbecue sauce for my dad, but it's the Sweet Baby Ray's sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. This is so good. This is like the best barbecue sauce. Comment down below if you agree. I also got some tomato paste because I am going to be cooking some pasta and I wanted to use some of this. Now I am not an oatmeal person, so this is why I got some with like flavor already added to it. I know some people prefer the plain ones, but you know, baby steps. I know that I don't really like the plain one, so I'm hoping that this banana nut one tastes somewhat good, and hopefully I can get into the mood of liking instant oatmeal. And then Daniel got this one, which is like a maple brown sugar one, so hopefully they're all good. And they come, I believe, individually packed, so that's pretty cool, especially if you want to take something on the go. I know rice is very like, it really depends. I know some people think rice is super unhealthy. Some people say brown rice. I love jasmine rice. I think it's so good, delicious, easy to make. I wanted to get couscous, but I literally could not find it in the grocery store. If you don't want rice, I do recommend couscous or even quinoa, so it's up to you. It's personal preference, but I'm going with my good old jasmine rice. Like I said, I don't have a huge sweet tooth, so these are the chips that I got. I do have a salty tooth. I love flaming hot Doritos, flaming hot Cheetos. It's a horrible addiction, so instead of having that, I got these. I won't be eating this all the time, but when I do want that like yummy potato chip vibe, at least I have these to snack on. The next thing I got was feta cheese. I freaking love feta cheese. So good, and these were 2 for $4. before, which wasn't bad. Hopefully this brand is good. I'm praying. I also got some carrots because I love eating carrots and hummus. I just love eating carrots in general. They're so good. And these sweet peppers are the best. They make anything taste so good. So if you mix these up with like onions and everything, they just go so good on meals. It's kind of like when you go to Chipotle and you ask for the peppers on top. This kind of tastes like that, but like a little bit sweeter, and they're really good once you saute them. I got these grape tomatoes. They were also 2 for $5, so I'm gonna be putting that in the pasta. I got 2 cans of corn, and then I got some LaCroix. I know a lot of people hate LaCroix, but since I have a soda addiction and I haven't drank soda in a long time, I want to keep it that way. And sometimes when you're eating certain foods, water just doesn't cut it. So I got some of this. It's orange. Let's see how it tastes. I love the lemon one and the lime one, but I wanted to try a different flavor, so I got the orange one. That is pretty much everything I got in the grocery store, along with like a couple of other things. We're gonna get into meal prepping right now. I just want to show you the containers that we're gonna use. I'm gonna see if I can link these down below. So you basically have a place to put your veggies and then the actual meal right here. Now for Daniel, I will be doubling up on everything because he, you know, he eats a lot more than me, but I think these are really good, especially for lunch and stuff. If you don't want the ones that have like this little divider section here, I know in Walmart and even Amazon, they have tons of other options. I'll link some down below for you guys. Okay, so let me put all this stuff away. Let's start on the first meal and then we can get everything. Okay, so for the first meal, we are doing a shrimp pasta. Now, I personally love shrimps and I love pasta, so this is my favorite. I think it's flavorful, delicious, easy. Now, I also just want to say everyone's version of healthy is different. Whatever maybe I might do here, you can always tweak it, do it differently, add more, add less. You can do whatever you want. So this is just how I'm going to be meal prepping all my meals. So for meal number 1, we are doing a shrimp pasta. Now to go over the ingredients, because it is pretty simple and easy, I am using some grape tomatoes. I'm going to be cutting these in half and putting them into the sauce. I have leftover of this roasted garlic sauce that I want to use because I don't want it to go bad. Again, you don't have to use the jar bottle sauces. Some people don't like them, some people do. I'm just using half of this little jar, so it's not that serious. I'm also going to be adding some garlic, also some sliced carrots, some zucchini, onion. I'm also going to be adding some sweet peppers. This is the pasta that I'm going to be using. Like I said, the best thing to do is overcook these so they don't taste hard. Sometimes it's just about adding flavor and then overcooking the pasta. So totally recommend doing that. We're also going to be adding some spinach, and then on the side, we're going to be adding broccoli. For the broccoli, I know a lot of people, like I said, don't like using frozen fruits, frozen veggies. I'm a person that if I have it, I want to make use of it. So since we already have 2 bags of frozen broccoli, I'm not going to let that go to waste. It's still good for you. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. First thing is first as well, you want to chop and prepare all your veggies. I'm going to go ahead and chop all the peppers because I am going to be using them for a lot of my dishes. And we're also going to go ahead and slice our onions and dice the zucchini. So we're going to be doing all of those things, preparing all of our veggies and then sauteing them. As my vegetables are preparing and going, I also like to start putting my water to boil. I do salt my water for the pasta. A little bit of salt is always good for pasta water. So I put salt in my water, and for the broccoli, I just boil it normal, regular water. I don't add any salt or anything. And the frozen broccoli literally takes 5 minutes to boil. It's so easy, so simple. I will show you how everything's looking right now. Okay guys, so I have all my veggies kind of chopped up right here. I have the tomatoes sliced. I have all the peppers sliced up, and then the carrots and the zucchini. Now for the peppers, I'm not going to be using all of the peppers because this is also for my other meal that we're going to be doing. And for the carrots, I will use these much, but for the zucchini, I probably will use half of that because I'm going to use it for another meal. Right now here we have the salted water. So I went ahead and I put salt. This is for the pasta. This is water right here for the broccoli. And now this pan here is for the sauce, the vegetables, all of that stuff. So we're going to go ahead and cook the harder stuff first, which is the zucchini and the carrots. I have extra virgin olive oil. Now you can use whichever one you have, coconut, whatever your heart desires. I'm literally just doing 1, 2. That's all I'm doing. And I know that this is going to be enough for all the vegetables and everything to cook down. Basically, what we're going to be doing right now is cooking the zucchini, the carrots, letting that saute kind of like not necessarily caramelize, but actually cook through. And then afterwards, we'll be adding the peppers. And then last, we're going to add the tomatoes and the spinach because those actually cook pretty fast. And once we're done cooking all of those veggies, I'm going to remove them from the pan. And then with all those flavors that we already have from the pan, I will go ahead and add the shrimp. You can season the shrimps with whatever you want. But again, the shrimp seasoning was some Trader Joe's Cajun and lime seasoning, the Cajun seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder. Any seasoning I have, I will put it in the front, and I'll also put all the meals down below of like what I did. As I was going over the footage, guys, I realized that I put all of the peppers for the pasta. Please keep in mind you do not have to put all of the peppers. If you do, that's fine, but I was actually hoping to use some of those peppers for another meal, but it's fine because I do have another bag in there. For future reference, you can just put half of the peppers or put whatever you like. Sorry for the lighting, but here it is. I also added the tomatoes. I'm sorry I forgot to film that, but I basically just added them like literally 2 minutes ago. You see how the onion kind of cooks down? Everything's basically cooking down. Look, even the tomatoes, they're turning kind of mushy, but that's good because that's also gonna go with our tomato sauce for the pasta. So all these yummy vegetables are gonna be in the pasta and it's gonna taste amazing. I also wanted to show you guys the broccoli. I already turned it off. They're already cooked. They're nice and soft. Again, I'm probably gonna need a bigger bowl. I don't know why I chose such a small bowl, but it's fine. Okay guys, just to show you the final look, I let the pasta boil for about 10 minutes on super high heat. I then drained the pasta and added it right in here. For the sauce, I was sauteing the sauce, and then I used half of my tomato sauce. I also added a little bit of this tomato paste that has basil, garlic, and oregano. The shrimps are nice and cooked. The vegetables are vibrant. I went ahead and I added my spinach. Everything is looking good. Right off the bat, I'm seeing that the carrots are nice and soft and tender. Oh my God. Okay, I want to get a shrimp, and I want to get, you have to get like a bit of each bite. But look, I have the pasta, the carrot, a little bit of pepper right here on the side. Bursting with flavor. The added garlic, when you're sauteing the vegetables and they're almost done, that added garlic is just amazing. The shrimps are cooked to perfection. The carrots are delicious and nice and soft. I'm gonna go ahead and plate this into the containers. That was my shrimp pasta with veggies and deliciousness. Keep in mind that if you need more flavor or anything, my recommendation is always adding a little bit of hot sauce. Hot sauce changes things, and I love spicy, so that's why you saw me put like a ton of red pepper flakes. I personally love feta cheese. You can also add a little bit of Parmesan. I feel like that also just takes it to the next level. If you feel like you need more flavoring, please feel free to adjust this and add whatever you want. And remember, what I might be considered healthy, it may not be for you. So switch it and do whatever you want with it, or change the whole thing. You can do whatever you want. This is just to give you ideas, especially if maybe you have the same taste buds as I do. For the next meal, which is meal number 2, I think that this one is like the easiest one, and I think it's also delicious. So we're gonna be doing a cilantro white rice, which is jasmine rice, and it's gonna have corn, cilantro, lime, all up in the rice, and it's gonna taste delicious. I also say this is the easiest one because if you have a rice cooker, all you have to do is cook your rice, and then in a separate bowl, you cut up your cilantro, corn, you mix it all together, add some lime, and you're good to go. And then just wait for the chicken breast to cook, and you're good. On the side, I'm also gonna be putting some cauliflower. I'm also gonna go ahead and steam these with some onions and carrots, just so I can have another source of veggie on the side. And this one's gonna be amazing, so let's get to cooking. So now that we're starting meal number 2, I just want to show you guys what I did. I did go ahead and cut up some cauliflower. Now again, with the veggies, you can do this however you like. You can do it in the oven, or you could steam them like I do in the pot. I'm gonna do the steaming of the pot because it's just easier. So let me just show you what I have so far. So I don't have a mixing bowl, so that's why I'm using this, but in this I have a full head of cilantro. Again, I love a lot of cilantro. You don't have to put that much. This is for the rice, and then underneath I have some corn. Also, my hands are clean. This is gonna be our cilantro lime rice. So as soon as the rice is done cooking, we're gonna go ahead and put it in here, mix it all up, add a little bit of lime, and it's gonna taste amazing. In here, these are the leftover veggies that I made from the pasta. We're totally gonna put these into use and also use it in our bowls right now that we're gonna be making. I also only had a little bit of carrots left, so I figured might as well use them. And then this is all the cauliflower that we have. Again, for the oil, it's literally just that much. We're gonna go ahead and put in our carrots. Go ahead and add our cauliflower. And all of this is washed already, so don't worry. And if you want, you can add a little bit of water, but you'll see it's gonna release its own juices right now. And we're gonna go ahead and season this with some salt and pepper. Just going ahead and mixing all these vegetables up right in here. I know it looks like a lot of vegetables right now, but remember, all of this will simmer down as soon as it starts to steam up. For the rice, you can do it one or two ways. You can do it in a pot like normal, like I do that all the time, but I'm trying to do things fast and easy right now, and I'm gonna use my rice cooker. If I find it, I will leave it down below. If you don't have a rice cooker, highly suggest investing in one. It is amazing. It's such a lifesaver. I love it. Right here, I have my chicken breast. I'm just gonna be using 4. These are the seasonings that I will be using. I will leave it down below. Again, you can season to your liking. You can add or take out whatever you want. Also, shout out to Stephanie G. That's me. She introduced me to this, and it's so freaking good. So let me show you how the food is looking. Hold on. This is the vegetables. Again, delicious, easy, yummy, healthy. I added the vegetables that I had on the side right in here one time. I added just a little bit more garlic because again, I'm a garlic girl. Probably like half a spoonful. These bowls, by the way, that I'm doing, so it's gonna be a total of 6 meals. So 6 for Daniel and 6 for me. I could have some of these for dinner. I could have some of these for lunch, whatever my heart desires. I just like to have set meals so that way for the week, I'm not stuck in the kitchen cooking. I could focus on my workouts or on different things like editing that I need to do. And I love this because I'm trying to make Sunday like my meal prep days, so that way for the rest of the week, I'm just free. I know when it comes to meal prepping, everyone has their own flow, but for me, since I'm not doing something specifically vegan or keto and I'm still using carbs, I'm just trying to find things that I like, make me feel good when I eat them, and that I don't feel like, ugh, this is a diet, because that's not what I'm trying to do. For those of you that don't know, I have been basically recording almost every day for the month of January for my weight loss journey. It's gonna be at the end of the month, so if you're not subscribed, please stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. It's basically like a video diary of each month of documenting my weight loss journey, because I have PCOS and Hashimoto's disease, and it's really hard to lose weight, and I'm just trying to do it all, you know? Okay guys, so as you can see, the rice is done. It's on orange. So now it's all ready, and we're gonna go ahead and mix it in here. As you can see, the heat from the rice is gonna wilt down all the cilantro. So sometimes I do put it to cook with the rice, but honestly, it's really not necessary because the steam is gonna cook it all. But again, up to you, your preference. And now we're gonna go ahead and add our lime. So good. The corn gives it that like nice sweetness. Even though I know I'm gonna get comments that say corn doesn't have any nutritional value or whatever, I like corn. I'm putting my corn. Don't forget to salt your water and add a little bit of oil. That's what I do. Okay guys, so chicken got a little burnt. That's okay, we can just cut off those pieces, but the chicken is finally done. This is the chicken cut up right here. I just like cutting it up like this because I can also put it in my salad. So it just makes life easier. Very soft, not dry. I could have used a little bit more seasoning. Yeah, I think instead of putting it for $4.25, maybe I should have put it for 400. And next time I'm gonna slice them in half. So when you're seasoning your chicken, make sure you season it good. Even though my seasonings, it could just have a little bit more of that oomph, I will still add some hot sauce or whatever dressings that you like, and it'll be amazing. It's not a problem. It's still really good, still flavorful. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the little boxes right now. Hold on. I just want to show you how I'm gonna be portioning out the rice. This is a half a cup. Here it is. Oh, one little scoop of rice, and then the chicken, and then all the veggies. For the veggies, you can literally put as much as you want. You can never go wrong with too much veggies. So for the third meal, it's not gonna be a lot of cooking, but I am gonna talk to you about it. So basically, it's tilapia and potatoes and veggies. So if you like salmon or tilapia, this is like the perfect thing for you. I do sometimes get the frozen ones, or I get the fresh ones, whatever you prefer. And I prepare like 2 or 3, so that way throughout the week, if I want a quick lunch, I just take my tilapia and some potatoes and these are the little potatoes that I use. Now I don't use the seasoning pack that comes with it because it's like very salty. If I do use it, I use like a little less than half, but this is amazing. These cook 5 minutes in the microwave, and then you already have your cooked fish, and then you just boiled some veggies or already grill your veggies on the side, and you have a quick and easy meal. So my best advice is always have some chicken and fish on the side ready to use, because with that you can easily make a wrap, a chicken Caesar salad, and then with having more like options on hand, you don't feel so restricted, because obviously sometimes you do get bored of eating the same thing. So if I don't want to eat my pasta or the chicken, at least I have some fish. Let me just show you how mine came out. I did go ahead and cook the fish. I like my fish extra crispy. Probably gross to some people, but you could put it in the oven. I decided to fry mine. You can season it however you like, but meal number 3 is just very easy. While everything else is cooking, I just quickly fried this up. And you can also use your air fryer, by the way. I have an air fryer and I haven't used it yet, but I will maybe in my next meal prep video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have to clean the kitchen now, but I'm so glad that I have my meals ready for the week. If you guys do like this video and you would like to see more in the future, or different recipes that I have, or lunch recipes, please let me know down in the comments below. I hope you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye.